Hello everybody, how are you doing? Paul, hijinks, welcome. Ado, pleasure as always. Michael, good to see you. So, just set up here, bit of a pop-up stream. I wasn't planning on streaming, but I decided to see if we could get out for an hour, maybe 2 hours. So, great to have you along with me. Now, for some reason, I'm here at the pillars that when I'm here at the pillars, the internet signal can drop a little bit, so it might kind of jump in and out a little bit, but let's see what we can do. Just to make sure the sound and everything is okay, just let me know. It's more so the sound I'm worried about, I'm not too loud. So, I have finally finished testing the new software that I'm going to be using. I'm not using it today, obviously, but I'm just waiting on a cable to come so I can power my laptop remotely when I'm out here streaming. So, that's due to come in from Amazon tomorrow. Here we got a wave, first wave of the stream. A320 Neo. I'll go onto radar now in a minute to see where these planes are coming in from. Excellent. A dreamy Dreamliner from Qatar. Ooh, bit of smoke from that fella. London Heathrow, the last Neo coming in. Thanks, Ado. That really is a beautiful aircraft. Qatar even aren't usually in a waving mood, so Egypt Air next in from Cairo. That's a bit away, Ado, I can see it way off in the background. Sorry, it takes me a couple of planes to get into me stride of moving the camera around. For all of you that don't know, Dubjet Aviation will be streaming live tomorrow, 12 o'clock. For your Dublin fix of aviation. Look at the size of the engines. Egypt Air in from Cairo. So not too warm today, about 14 degrees. More of a kind of a head-on wind really, not too much of a side wind. We'll go to the floppy sock now in a minute. So we're still on the quest to get monetized for them watch hours, so thanks so much to everybody that's on. It all helps. Next up we have a Ryanair in from Cluj-Napoca in Romania, Transylvania to be precise. Going to get in the way, it is. Usual big plume of smoke from the Ryanairs coming into land. So a brand new aircraft for Ryanair. Just, yeah. So I'm trying to organise a stream from Manchester in 2 weeks' time, so I need to check flights, I need to check with John and Simon just to make sure that I'm not streaming the day they're streaming. So that's the plan. So Ryanair A330 in from LA next. Give us a wave, boys. I think that was a wave. Thank you, Paul. If you fancy joining me, Paul, let me know. We can try and organise something. Even if you want to stream and I will co-host for you. Brian S., welcome along. As I said, this wasn't a scheduled stream, I was just... Ooh, it's a lot of smoke from the Aer Lingus boys. Generally, I wasn't going to plan on streaming, just I had a spare hour, so I said I'd nip out. Odd socks by the looks of it on this Aer Lingus A330. he taking Sierra 5? I think he is. Yes, we got the wave. Oh, matching socks. Matching socks for the Aer Lingus. Big thank you to everybody who's here today. Brian, is that today they're arriving? Yeah, I might be here for that, Brian. So there's an ATR in the distance I can see. That's our next plane in. Yeah, if the batteries hold up, I will. As I said, I wasn't planning on streaming, so I didn't get a chance to charge all my battery packs, so the only one I'm really worried about is my actual phone that I'm reading the chat from. Everything else should last. So ATR is definitely not going to get down to Sierra 5, I would imagine. I was watching Radar Box earlier on, and there was a Ryanair diverted to Bordeaux earlier on today. No more information on what happened. Yeah, Liam's buddy is off to... Oh, I wonder, was that his plane? It was going to Mallorca. Ooh. That could have been his plane, Adrian, yeah. Although maybe not. He flew out about, what, 7 or 8? 9? Oh, possibly could have been. What's the airport name for Palma? Is it something de Palma or something like that, I think? Early, about 7. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Yeah, that was where the Ryanair was flying to, that diverted to Bordeaux, so I'm not sure whether it was this plane. I'm sure they've probably a couple of flights daily. Yeah, Paul, it just came up on top of Radar Box, you know, where it lists all the planes, and it just had diverted emergency. So, not too sure what happened. We got the wave. Aer Lingus are great for giving the waves, in fairness to them. And the KLMs. Liam, we were just talking about it. Was your plane diverted to Bordeaux? One of the Ryanair planes this morning diverted to Bordeaux for an emergency. I didn't actually get the flight number, Adrian. I wasn't really paying too much attention. Come on, signal, come back. Okay, good to hear it, Liam. Once everybody's safe and well, that's all that matters. There's somebody that will be a statistic. I know Ryanair flights can be a bit bumpy, but yeah, that's what I saw, Paul, on radar box. Anyway, fingers crossed and prayers everybody's okay. What's the weather like in Spain, Liam? Because it's not that warm here. Great to hear, Liam. You just concentrate now on your hollybops and have a good time. Right, next up we've an ATR-600 flight EI3403 coming in from Donegal. Just coming below 1200 feet at 99 knots, so it says. 8-year-old ATR. Oh, 32 degrees, what would we give for that? So we're just waiting for ATR just to get a little bit closer. Again guys, those who are watching, please hit the like, subscribe, all the usual things. Really do appreciate it, helps the channel to grow. And our quest to get our final last couple of 100 watch hours so we can monetize the channel. Some really good aviation content coming out from a lot of really good streamers from around the area. Dubjet Aviation, who'll be streaming tomorrow, is one of them. Simon Lowe Aviation, regular streamer from Manchester. And I think Drones and Airplanes streams from Manchester too. I was watching him last night, it was a really good stream. So plenty of channels to keep your aviation fix. So ATR in from Donegal. might make it to Sierra 5, but most of the ATRs don't come down this far. Adrian, that's not allowed. Come on, get with the program. Where's your priorities? Again, I want to say it. Oh, it'll come to you in a minute after going out of my head. Oh, I do love a good fish and chips. Let's see who's next up on flight radar. 3 minutes out, we have a Ryanair coming in from Leeds, flight FR157, 737 MAX 8. It's only a year old, so one of their newer ones. And following that, we have an Aer Lingus coming in from Charles de Gaulle in Paris, flight EI525. That aircraft's just coming below 3,600 feet. So Ryanair first, then our 320. I don't know what Adnam's bitter is. I presume it's some sort of an ale. No sign of Dub Bunny or Dub Rat. Oh, the cowling teeth next. Excellent. There must be some set stove spare cowlings in the maintenance hangar. Or when they take one cowling off, why don't they put the same ones back on? I don't know why they... Ado, I'm sure we'll survive without you. Just the chat will be a little quieter. Adrian, I've never been in a Wetherspoons in Ireland in my life. That's where students go. Chance sun drinks in there all the time, because I think some of the pints are about $2.50 or something like that, but excuse me. Oh, I might do it just for the ATR going home, Paul. I'd actually probably GoPro it on the way home. You'd hear a grown man cry. Although, is anybody on an ATR, are they that bad? Like, is it as bumpy and as noisy as I think it's going to be? Because I'd say I'm the only aviation streamer that doesn't like flying. Yeah, Paul. Ruby. Good afternoon to you. Oh, did you guys see that? That was a complete wobble on landing. Oh, I have to look at that back. So there's actually very little crosswind here, so I'll go to the floppus of the sockets. So it's a fairly miserable looking sock. Not up to my usual standard of now them guys aren't going to wave because they're too busy wiping their bum. Oh, they did. Now that certainly looked like a very heavy landing to me, but I won't really know until I watch it back. Brian, thanks for the info, I'll take it on board. Yeah, I've no problem with landings or takeoff, heavy landings or bumpy landings or anything. It's just the fact of being stuck up in the air drives me bonkers, and it's not really a fear. I think it's more boredom than anything else. I'm quite uneasy when I know there's 38,000 feet between my bum and the ground. So this is the cowling stealer, I think. Very nicely done by the Aer Lingus crew. Ruby, there was a time that I was thinking to go for my pilot's license until I found out how much it was going to cost, and then I went, hell no. Can you imagine me being the captain of the plane? Right lads, grab your bag of cans, we're going in. So the last time I was on a Ryanair plane was 17, 18 years ago, and it had the old Kilkenny livery on the aircraft. I'll never forget it. People were getting out the front, we were going in the back. The plane was absolutely filthy. Check flight radar, see who's up next. We have Aer Lingus coming in from Venice, flight EI423. One of the older Aer Lingus planes at 19 years of age. Focus camera, focus. I've had my hollybobs early, so I've a couple of trips to the UK, alright. That's it for me, maybe. Might get to Croatia or Portugal closer to the end of the year. Very quick stop for that, Aer Lingus. Not making its way down to Sierra 5. Bit of a gap now for our next aircraft, nothing on radar. Again guys, don't forget Dubjet Aviation streaming tomorrow at noon, I think. Might even pop out with a coffee, Paul. Check radar, see what's next. Ryanair coming in from Seville, 5 minutes out, 737 flight FR2702. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Ryanair's oldest plane of 17 years of age. So that's our next inbound. I actually was doing the shop, and I think it was Aldi or Lidl or one of them places, and there was a flask, so I got a big flask and forgot to bring it with me. Every time I come streaming I forget something, if it's not a lead or a cable or a power bank or my coffee. I'm about as useful as a waterproof tea bag. So, just waiting for our 17-year-old Ryanair. Rubes, no, it's not a lot. There's no birds even around at the moment. It's no dubjet. No, not dubjet, sorry. No dub bunny or dub rat. No hares. Very quiet. There is that too, Adrian, yes. Madrid there a couple of weeks ago. I got upgraded to business class, so you can be lucky sometimes. He is the king of Zerkers, that's for sure. see Ryanair way off in the distance. Just see the landing lights now. What do you collect the new camera gear, Paul? Anybody watching Love Island? Betcha Ruby watches Love Island, definitely. You're such a liar, Ruby. We say we're gonna not watch it every year and yet we get sucked into it. It really is chewing gum for the brain. They come to see the planes, though, not me talking about Love Island. So, Ryanair, nearly within viewing distance. I don't know what you were googling, Ruby. I've just finished watching Bridgerton. Okay, let's catch up with our 19-year-old Ryanair focus camera. I'm really not with it today. Liam, I'll do my best to see what I can do for you, mate. Spoilers up, reverse thrust. Yeah, I'm more so tend to watch kind of YouTube channels than TV, to be honest. So, Sierra 5 for our Ryanair. Out of the way, Mr. Crow. Next up, an ATR from Nuki, followed by an A320 from Naples. They are our next arrivals. Oh, I gotta love a good movie. Love movies. Sorry, I'm just changing the shutter speed just a little. Not that type of Nuki. Ruby. Nuki in Cornwall, I think it is. Cornwall's meant to be absolutely gorgeous, yeah. Really good for fishing and scuba diving. The sea is very clear over there apparently. I really do hope it doesn't rain because I've no rain protection whatsoever. Alan Lewis, welcome along. Good to see you again, my friend. ATR just coming into view now. Stephanie, how you doing? Stephanie, apologise. Thank you so much for your donation on the last stream. I only saw it when I got home, so thank you so much. Yeah, Steph, I'm going to be here till about 3 o'clock, I think, to get, there's an aircraft somebody wants me to get. After this, I'm going to jump down to the car and get another jacket because it's getting a bit nippy now, and we all know I'm a bit of a fair weather streamer. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm glad people can't see me. I'm in one of them big luminous yellow worker jackets. No, it's lovely and warm. So Aer Lingus with the newer livery. I think it has odd socks. Oh, fell off the colours. Yep, odd socks. Can we get a wave? Yep. Speed brakes down. I believe this is our 330 from Malaga. Is the Aer Lingus going to block it? I think this might be Sierra 6 for the 330. Though he might get Sierra 5. Next up, A320, British Airlines, in from London Heathrow, followed by an Aer Lingus in from Amsterdam, followed by NetJet, a Bombardier Challenger 350 in from somewhere that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. That's it, Brian. I wasn't going to attempt to pronounce it and make a fool. Tom, great to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I know it's early over there in the States where you are. Rescue 1. Good on you, Tom. Nobody likes a quitter. So, A320 BA in from London. So again, guys, this is a pop-up stream, not scheduled, just thought I'd try and increase the watch hours a little bit while I can. Must say I do like the livery of the BA Airlines there. There's something nice about it. Yeah, I'm just playing around with them, Tom. I am hoping to go back streaming through Stream Elements. I'm just waiting for some cables to come so I can power my laptop when I'm out here. We got the wave from BA. So yeah, I'm hoping to go back in through Stream Elements. I'm just using my Atomos Zato at the moment, which is kind of a monitor and streamer all in one. Yeah, I even have a floppy sock in the banner at the bottom. Yeah, as they're coming in now, there's a bit of a side wind from left to right on the aircraft as they're approaching, but it shouldn't be too much to cause them any trouble. So Aer Lingus with the older deliveries. Defo odd socks on this aircraft. One engine, two engine. Cloudy as hell here, Paul. I probably won't get it, but I will if I... Yvonne, how you doing? Welcome along, good to see you again. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, Patricia's missing her frog jet. Very smart looking aircraft indeed. Reverse, still up. There we go, closing now. Let's go with frog cam. Pierre, good to see you again. It's Froggy. Ooh, little bit of a bouncy for the Ryanair. Sarah, afternoon. Good to see you. I've heard so many scenarios about why the Ryanair landings look and seem to be a bit more dramatic. One is that they're in such a hurry they just want to slam it on the ground, which doesn't sound too plausible. And the other is that the 737s have a higher land speed, so they're generally carrying a bit more speed coming into the landing and flare, and that's why that happens. But I don't really have a definitive, unless somebody knows. Nice little wave from the Ryanair crew. Just gonna check flight radar, see who's in next. Looks like Ryanair in Verona. Air France, no, that's going to Los Angeles. So Ryanair, Aer Lingus. Aer Lingus in from Olbia and Ryanair coming in from Verona. They are our next two aircrafts. As Ryanair makes the long taxi to Terminal 1. Again guys, thanks a million for joining me for this pop-up stream. A big thank you. Thank you stamp, yeah. I thought it'd be a lot bigger, but I said hopefully when I get the cables now to be able to stream through the actual laptop even through stream elements, I will be able to make the actual stream a lot more interactive That is the plan anyway. Yeah, Viewlings is just turning Sarah, I think there's probably about 200 watch hours or something like that, maybe. I'm not too sure because it doesn't update all the time. Sometimes it's a day or two late updating the actual. So I'm not too sure. I'm just going to keep plugging away. So this is Ryanair in from Verona. That's not going to come down to Sierra 5. So next up, Aer Lingus FI 467. 15-year-old aircraft coming in from Albia. Another destination I'm not familiar with. And then we have a Ryanair coming in from Hamburg after that flight, FR 5126. They're our next incoming aircrafts. Far away. Sardinia. Thanks for that, Brian S. Was not aware of that. Geography is not my strong point. So I can see our Aer Lingus coming in from Sardinia. It's a little far out. So guys, we're going to stay here till about 3 o'clock, or just after. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, Pip, great guy. Guys, as I said before, I've mentioned a couple of channels for your American fix. Pip Aviation streams live out of some of the airports in the States. Really nice guy. Really cool stream. Definitely check it out. So Pip is a little bit like me. He's quite new to the streaming, or maybe not new, but he's trying to build an audience and a subscription base. So please feel free to reach out. As I said, most people that stream, it's more of a aviation kind of community, and we like to help each other out and support each other's channels. Sorry, most aviation YouTubers like to help other channels, because like some of the really big aviation channels, they're doing it years and have a really big fan base, which is great to see, but they've put the hard work, dedication and time into it, so that's what we're trying to aspire to. Yeah, Pip's giving me some good advice as well, Tom, so yeah. Most, Paul, yeah. We'll leave it there. So this is Aer Lingus in from Sardinia. Yeah, Yvonne, as I said, most people are really cool. Now, when I'm in other people's streams, I don't kind of advertise that I stream unless somebody else says it, like, but some of the smaller streamers do tend to help out the other streamers, and it's lovely to see, because at the end of the day it's a community, it's a hobby. We all have the same love of aviation, so why not help each other out? As Paul has said before, if any of the other streamers want to come here, I'm more than happy to help out with power banks and modems and internet and all that other sort of stuff. even getting the lift out to locations where they want to stream from. St. Malachy. Yeah, I was trying to be diplomatic. As the community is so small, most people know what we're talking about. So, didn't get this plane where it's coming from, but from the landing it looks like a Ryanair. Again guys, thanks to each and every one of you. As I said, as long as you're here, you're helping the watch hours, which is our next goal. After that, we will see. So 8:00 for Dean's Delicious Dinners. Tonight we are having homemade burgers with homemade wedges. Definitely is a YouTube channel name in that, Dean's Delicious Dinners. I'll check our next incoming aircrafts now in a second. Away from the Ryanair crew. And just let me check radar to see who's next. EI673 Aer Lingus A320 in from Budapest next. That's 15-year-old A320. Followed by EI493, which is our Airbus A330 coming in from Faro in Portugal. So there's our next two inbound aircrafts. See if I can get this without falling off the pillar. Queen of the Sky, Emirates, EI161 off to Dubai. Triple 7 of Emirates. Is this Eurowings or Loganair? I'm not sure. In Siberia. Didn't realise they operated that type of aircraft from here. I thought it was the A320s. They're not hanging around. Arriba, arriba, Speedy Gonzalez. They definitely didn't hang around. Yeah, Yvonne, that was like... Roxy the sequel. Kind of a froggy look on that too. But Trisha's missing all the frogs today. Commercial frog, absolutely, Tom. Open top bus. Yeah, Stephanie, that's it. The chartered Malaga flight. Been on that a couple of times as well. I think they operate to Faro as well, some of the 330s peak season. So I can see the 330 in the background coming in. Pan over to that now in a second. St. Maeve. Nice way from the Aer Lingus crew. Engine cowling could do with a bit of a clean. Let's catch up with our Aer Lingus 330. Drones and Planes, welcome. I was just telling people about your channel earlier on, giving you a plug. Good to have you here. So Drones and Planes streams out of Manchester. A very enjoyable stream I was watching. Good to have you along. We love to share the love on this channel of fellow aviation enthusiasts. So our 330 Aer Lingus. Speed brakes up, nose touch down, reverse thrust on. I'm not sure whether you can hear the big reverse thrust there. So looks like he's going to taxi Sierra 5. I think 90% of all the Aer Lingus aircrafts that have come in have given us a wave today, so bus. Don't ask me to read that Irish name there, because We got the wave. Listen to that sound. St. Lawrence O'Toole. Bus. Ado, if you let us know when that's on the roll, I'll try and turn around and capture it. So again, everybody, thanks a million for joining me here today. As I said, it wasn't a scheduled stream, it was just a pop-up stream, so it's great to have so many of you here watching. Here till 3 PM or thereabouts. Ado, it's only my car I fall off the bonnet. It's pillars I'm generally okay. I'll actually see if I can track it myself. Ado on... No, I see it there, hang on. So AA 723 heading from Dublin to Philly in Philadelphia. 787-8 Dreamliner, 7-year-old aircraft. So it's hasn't started taxiing yet, so I shall keep an eye on it. Have it on standby, Adrian, just in case. Let's do a floppy sock check. That is a seriously sad looking floppy sock. Brian S, thanks a million, mate. See you soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the week. Yeah, that needs a serious injection of a little blue pill. It's dismal looking. That's what I would call brewer's droop. Yeah, the breeze and wind has kind of dropped dramatically now. There's slight little... Just let me have a quick check on our AA. Hasn't moved. Still sitting on the tarmac. So 2 minutes out, we have A320 flight EI163 coming in from London Heathrow, just coming below 2200 feet at 158 knots. I would actually love to do a 24-hour stream, but I just don't know how I would power everything for that length of time. I'd probably go over my data allowance too. It would cost me about €500. John, when's your stream again, or do you have one planned? I know Paul from Dubjet's on tomorrow at 12 o'clock, I think, live here from Dublin. Yeah, so at the moment I run 3 power banks to power everything, and I can get 4 hours out of everything before they kind of start needing recharges. So I was looking at a big kind of a power station that was in Harvey, I was going to say Harvey Norman, and they're the ones you can plug the sockets and everything into, but there's no way that's going to last that length of time either. I don't know how the other guys do 24-hour streams unless there's power outlets there or they have a big Jenny. Weekend, cool, John. Definitely check you out. Let's catch up with her. Where are we? Ah, there we are. It's a bit far away. How are we looking on that AA to Phillies? It's still... I think I can hear the police helicopter in the background. Here's some sort of a helicopter, could be the Coast Guard either though. Thanks, Liam. So, Aer Lingus in from Heathrow in London. Yeah, I'm going to cut to it now in a second. Ado. That's what I heard making all the noise. Oh, I can't get it. Can Aer Lingus keep up the waves? No. Just gonna check on the AA. So the AA is taxiing. So next up, EI 393 in from Hamburg, Airbus A320. Should have about 2 minutes, I'd say, before the American Airlines to Philly starts rolling down the runway. So I think we're going to finish on the American Airlines heading off to Philly because it's starting to rain here and I've no rain gear or rain covers for the equipment. Got the wave. Ghost plane is just taken off. So it looks like AA is next, I think. Off to Philly, and then there's a EI-163 off to London Heathrow after that. So that's the way they're lining up at the moment. Little bit of a wobble. So I should be able to hear the AA before I see it. Sarah, take care. Sorry, is the Liam going? Liam, take care. Sorry if I'm missing the chat, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the AA. Frog plane coming in like a fighter plane. Okay, so the AA is just turning onto the main runway now. As I said, I should be able to hear it. Sierra 5. So, you can hear the engine spooling up now on the AA off to Philadelphia. Now, let's see if I can do this without falling off the pillar. Any minute now. So, American Airlines Dreamliner off to Philadelphia. So guys, that's it from me. Again, thanks for joining us on this pop-up stream. It was not scheduled, so I just took a Fagari. Next probably scheduled live stream will be Saturday. I'll just have to liaise with Dubjet Aviation just to make sure we're not crossing over at the same times and things like that. Paul will be streaming tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Please do check him out. John from Drones and Planes will be streaming the weekend as well from Manchester. And for your American hit, Pip Aviation. So guys, thanks a million to everybody who watched in. Thanks again to our wonderful mods. So take care and we'll see you all soon.